Alrighty, so welcome back everyone to the next episode here of Genesis. And today, as I said at the end of the last episode, the plan is now that we have our utility tames for gathering resources, we're gonna explore around this new larger island that we teleported to at the end of the last episode and try and find a cool looking location to actually build our base, and then we'll go back to our old island over there to gather all of our stuff, our resources, our tames, etc., and bring them over here. So yeah, we're gonna get wrong button. We're gonna get straight into that, and I'll see you guys when we find something cool. Okay, so I think I picked my location. There's a really nice little river running here, with a couple of waterfalls either side of it, and a little bay down there where we could put our dock and our shipyard. So yeah, I think this location works really nicely. It's just kind of over here in the bottom, the center of the island. If I can zoom in more. There you go, so just sort of down here. So yeah, I think this is where we're going to try and bring all of our stuff over to, and see what we can get set up. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back once I've figured out going back to get all of our old tames. So I figured I'd take the easier way back to the old base, and by that I mean get this Titanoboa here to kill me. Then I can just spawn back there and bring all of my tames that way by the boat. If he ever actually kills me. There we go.
Now what? Think, HLNA, think.
Nope, come back on the boat. But... Right, there we go. And this way we can just come and grab all of our creatures, undock the boat. Which I assume it's still bugged and, yeah, won't let us repair. Right. One thing is I definitely won't have enough cryopods for you all, so... You can go on my shoulder. I assume I can't carry 2 tide pops? No. Oh, now it'll let me. Well, there you go. The sloop is now repaired. Magically. Don't know why it let me that time and didn't before, but oh well. Anyway, we now have all of our creatures, so all that's left to do is to get the sloop out of this, and then dock, pick up the actual shipyard itself. Oh. No, not demolish ship. Hell no. Why are we redocked and I'm back to being unable to use the steering wheel? Ah, because pressing X. Right, okay. Aha, there you go. Right. And there we go. Okay, so I spent the last little while building up, well, trying to come up with ideas of what I was going to do. So I've kind of decided what I want to go for is making like a little like medieval dock type idea. So I spent the last little while trying to sort of map out a rough idea of what I'm going to do with some reference images to the left of me. So it's been a lot of just repeatedly picking up and placing down foundations, along with then actually gathering the resources to claim them. As you can see, the beach either side of me is now rather empty. I did also get the saddle for the Thorny Dragon by just buying the clay from HNA.
Hello, you.
And then I also got a saddle on the Anki. So as you can see, I've used the thatch foundations we had to kind of map out where I'm going next. And I think once I've sort of built out this bit, that'll be the maximum size I'll do it for now. And then we'll try and put some sort of fishing shack or some sort of looking type thing like that to be our current temporary place for like a bed and things. Because I think it'd be quite cool if over time I could sort of slowly build this up into being a bit like a sort of little town over the beach would be quite cool. But we'll see. So for now, this is what we're going with. I'll probably extend this out into the water with wood ceilings and things in a bit. It's just for now I want to get the sort of stone framework down. And then I'll try and work out how to incorporate the shipyard into it at some point as well. But for now, I need to move all of this from our temporary buildings somewhere onto here, and then fill out this area with actual stone foundations, which, that's not what I'm trying to press. Yeah, I'm going to need more thatch and wood again in a moment. So yeah, I suppose while the camera's rolling, I can move all of this stuff. So, we'll just slowly pick it all up. There was stuff in there. Will I be able to carry all of this? Yes. Right, where should we place it all for now? Probably just sort of in this middle bit here will probably be perfectly fine. Kind of in the middle of everything, but it will do. But I don't even need... No, we'll place the refining forge down just in case we need it. Right, and now it's just time for farming up stuff here. What I'm probably going to do... Oh, I can make a few, I suppose. Is here, I'm just going to put a stone foundation there. And there, just because I can't get one at the higher angle for there, so I'm just going to fill it in with one at the lower. Which kind of annoys me that this side's slightly wider, but I will probably modify that with time anyway. So, we'll see. Because, let's see, yeah, it doesn't go out there, but it does go out there, so we'll incorporate it in somehow. Doesn't have to be equal, and then that might be the bit we extend out into doing the fishing hut on. I don't know, I'll have a think as I go. But yeah, for now I'm going to get back to resource farming, and I'll bring you guys back when I've got these foundations filled out and deciding what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I have finished off filling out the foundations here, and I've started building up a little building off the side here, which I'm just working on getting thatch for the roof for it. Because obviously I'd like to have not the entire thing just be a great big grey stone block, as it's currently looking like. I'd like to try and get a sort of cornered roof, which supposedly this can change to. Ramp corner. It's not quite what I was hoping for. Roof corner. If it would face the other way up. Okay, maybe I need to place the normal roofs first. Come on, you were at the snap point a moment ago. This game sometimes. There we go. Right, let's see. Does the... I think it does work how I want it to. Okay. So I need more. Just make a few of those. Will it snap into the other gap? Oh, right, I'm on the wrong thing. Come on, surely. Surely the snap point's a thing. Can you not? Oh, don't tell me. Aha! I just had to be at a different angle. And yeah, it allows me to have a perfect corner. Okay, I like that. I like that. So we can actually make a cornered roof. Okay, right. So yeah, that will be how I will finish off the roof. Come on, game. Give me the snap point I actually want. God, this game can be a pain in the ass at times. Okay, fine. We'll just go round this way then. There we go. Right, and then I need 2 more of those for that level, and then I need to actually make up the corners, and placing them in could be fun, given how finicky it was to get the first one in, but I'll figure that out in a moment. And then, do I want it to be flat after that, or do I want it to I think I might have to continue to point up. There we go. Why did that one do it, and none of the rest want to? There we go. Ooh. Aha. Aha. There we go. Right, and then hopefully I should be able to place... And then I don't know if I want this whole thing open, or whether I want to build a second floor. Where were they? Yeah, I'll need, like, what? 4 for each one. No, not 4 for each one. I need 8 for the top layer, and then... Let's just get those crafting. No, just be... No, because I've already made... Oh god, no, I think I've completely mucked that up. You know what, we'll just place the ones we've got and see what we can do. Oh, right, that one just went. Okay, and then can we get it to play ball here? Almost. You're just going to be looking at the right bit of the foundation, I think. There we go. And... Ah! Right, so we just need 4 more for the other side. And the rain's going to start again. The rain is weirdly common on the ocean today. Oh, need to actually swap over to... There we go. Ah, there we go. Right, one complete cornered thatch roof, and I really like that. And then let's see how it looks from the outside. Yeah, awesome. We just need to add a little bit more to it to give it a bit more depth. Okay, so I have at long last, after a lot of placing and destroying stuff, come up with a design for the rest of this roof that I actually like. Can get the snap point now. It's going to be the fiddly one now. Had it there for half a second. Bear with. There we go. And now the same on the other side. And there we go. And I just quite liked how that looks, because unfortunately there's no quarter triangle corner. So I had to come up with something that looked a bit less just the roof just ended abruptly. And I quite like how that looked, and then the bit up on the top just to give it a bit more depth. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the outcome of the outside of that. We just need to actually put windows and doors on, and then I'm thinking for the inside, I might go with making use of the scaffolding to try and make it look... I just don't know how best to do this. But the idea is to just make it look so the ceiling is actually supported by something. So I suppose we could sort of do that. And then just put pillars, but I kind of like the idea of... I don't know, actually. Yeah, I like that, I think. It's a shame the actual scaffold doesn't just have a sort of like wooden beam third option to just make that even easier, so that you don't have the weird sort of change in colour of the wood, but oh well. But yeah, I guess I'll go and get a bit more wood to finish off those, and then we'll actually sort of decorate the inside, and then, let's say, the next bit I'm going to build is another sort of wooden bit out here, so that we can sort of connect it up to the dock round here, and the other thing is also, while obviously the stone is going to end here, I want the dock to go out and have like a proper sort of like wooden port area, so that's the next couple of bits to work on. But at least once that bit's done, we can decorate the inside of it with our bed and things, so that we actually have a sort of home to live in. Okay, so next progress update, I've added fences around a lot of the edge of the dock, and I do now have the little wooden dock bit down here, so this I'll probably fill out with like some barrels and things, some benches, so it looks like it's actually a sort of fishing spot. Whether we'll actually ever use it for that, probably not. And then this bit I need to extend outwards into the actual sort of dock area, and then we need to add some lights along it. And then decorate up here. I'm actually thinking what I might do is do like a sort of like outside crafting area here and up here, so have like the smithy and refining forge and things down here. We'll probably put like the fabricator and stuff up here, because we've long since had the ability to make that. I just have never bothered, because I was waiting until I'd actually built some sort of proper base. And then we'll need to decorate in here just to put like our bed and things, and yeah, we'll make this look a bit more like an actual lived-in house rather than functionality for crafting, because we can put that all out here, because it should be relatively safe, because I'm yet to have actually had any of my creatures attacked by anything yet, so I'm hoping that that means that not much spawns here. I'll probably eat my own words in half an hour, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm quite liking the design of how this turned out. See, was there a good spot where I can kind of show it all in one? Excuse the incredibly slow scrolling. So I still don't know why I can't scroll any faster. There we go. So I really like how this turned out looking. So we're just gonna now add effectively the decoration, say extend the dock so it's a slightly less pathetic little bit, of which I should have the wood to just start crafting a bunch more ceilings. Let's go with 16 for now. I'll probably need more than that, but that will be a start. Don't know how big I plan to make this, and then the only other bit after that will be trying to figure out how to incorporate the actual in-game shipyard into the dock. Yes, that might be... let's make it go out a couple more. Is that... That might do for now. You know what they say, one for luck. And then I reckon here we put a little bit out to the side, because that's what those sorts of docks typically have. And again, here, just so it's not even. And then obviously we're going to widen this. Oh, one more there. Right, let's get a bunch more crafting up. And then after that, we'll just have to put the pillars along the side. And I guess we can actually go and grab the shipyard. I don't think it snaps to buildings is the problem. So I think it will have to just be its own separate thing. Annoyingly. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have any snap points. Yeah, okay. We'll have to just place it further out to sea at some point. So that's... Yep, game, that's 100% where I wanted to place that. Thank you. There's where my cursor is clearly looking, and there's where the game wants to place it. So I think this one will just have to be just that. That will do. And this one I'll maybe make a bit wider. I think I'll have the same 2x2 width. And then we'll put a ladder on the end here. Ladders on the sides of either of those bits. I don't know entirely where just yet. Oh, there we go. And then we just need to get pillars on all of the corners and railings around it. And then probably a few extra pillars to look like supports in the edge bit. And I do have the setting on the cyberstructures mod so that there's no foundation requirement, hence I can actually build a big platform of ceilings like this before anyone asks about that. Okay, so next progress update. I don't know why these always seem to be when it's raining at night time. But I went and got the Kairuku back, so we have them over. I have moved the crafting stations around, so we've got a little temporary crafting area, and I should hopefully now have enough. Trying to remember where it be. Structures, crafting. Should be able to make that. No, still missing crystal. Okay, I'll have to go and find where crystal is on this island in a moment then. And then, as for down on the dock, we have placed a few crates around. Oh, well, just the small storage boxes to look like crates anyway. I was going to put some barrels around as well, but they require sap, which I don't have at the moment either, so they'll have to wait. And the lights that I said about require electricity, so that's why I need the fabricator. I've put a few more crates just over here and a chair to... And then I don't quite know just yet what to fill out the rest of this area with. I might just leave it blank for now so that I can fill it with something when something comes to mind. I don't know just yet. And then we've also decorated... I've decorated inside here, so we've just got like a map. The little pet displays, which... just put our otter on there. The only thing that's a bit annoying is disappointing is he just seems to just be completely static, but you can't pet him. Fair enough. Well, there we go. He'll just sit there for now. So I don't need to carry him around all the time. And then, yeah, I've got storage boxes these sides with all of our stuff that was on the sloop up until now, and now in here. And then we've got the bookshelves over this side, and I built one of the library storages as well, just because it looked cool. And then a cooking pot as well. And then our mortar and pestles are here, because they're the only thing that can sort of look like plates. And again, once I've got some crystal, I might make some of the little glass bottles that you can make from the Bob's Tall Tale. Else to make it look like there's some drinks on there as well. And then I just need to go and get some wood for the fire that's on here. And I never actually had a look. How does that look on the outside with the chimney? I can't see it from this side. Have to go around. Okay, kind of a short chimney, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm really liking the way that this is shaping up. So yeah, crystal, I guess, is the next goal then, since that's what we currently lack for making the fabricator. And then we don't really have much in the way of oil at the moment, so I don't know whether we go for a generator or a wind turbine. I might try a wind turbine, see if it actually produces anything, and if it doesn't, then we'll do a generator. But the wind turbine would obviously be a lot more convenient, so give it a go. Okay, so I realized one of the things we were missing was a preserving bin, so I have added that in. And then we should now have the crystal, because there was a cave just up there in those mountains that I'll probably go back to in a moment with Yankee to gather more, but I should have enough crystal for now to actually make the fabricator. Brain goes blank again. There we go, right. One fabricator. I realized we will need to actually make at least some gasoline. Can't actually remember the exact hide to oil ratio you need, but there we go. Right, where do we want to put it? Do we put it down here? I think up here is probably better. There we go. And from here, we should be able to make... yeah, all of the electric... except we currently have no electronics. We have silica pearls and metals. How much was it for? Wrong button. 25, okay. Right, let's go see if we have the gasoline then. Do. Because then 21 cementing paste. I'll have to look if that's enough or whether we need to make more. It is just enough. Okay, cool. We don't have enough silica bells. Okay, well, that I can fix. Okay, so I should now be able to... Yes, there we go. Okay, it provides power to a pretty nice and big range. The snap point doesn't want to be between the foundations. Okay. Okay. And does it count as being powered, or is it currently not producing? Or does the fabricator not take power? Ah, there we go. Powered. Cool. Okay, so it just took a moment for the turbine to kick in. There we go, so we have electricity. Which should now also mean we can make some of these lights and actually have a look what they look like. I think it's in electric, yes. We're missing one electronic, okay. That we can fix. Yes, I forgot those. Okay. We're gonna need a lot of electronics at some point. Luckily, we are on Genesis, so there's always the lunar biome. Okay, I was expecting them to be a bit taller than that. Oh, there's actually multiple versions. Because that's a hanging light. Wall light. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and that's a... Oh, okay. Okay, we've got a few different options with these. But this is the main thing I want them for the moment. I don't know if... See how they look once it's actually placed down. Because I might actually just go with just standard standing torches placed inside of these if I can. I'm not sure how I feel about the look of this. So I was expecting it to be a bit more of a taller street lamp. Yeah, it's also... Yeah, I think I'd prefer to just have wall torches, actually. Okay, well, that's cool anyway. Could have it as a sort of chandelier, though. Although it doesn't really fit the theme of in here. The central candle, I suppose. Yeah, that I like. Okay, we'll leave that there for now then. Righty, so I think that will do for today. We've obviously managed to get quite a nice setup going and start to our base going, because we've got a little dock area to park our boat, we've got an area to put our industrial crafting stations, and we got sort of a home to have, the other stuff that we need. I'll obviously, as the playthrough goes, try to slowly expand it. Probably make like a farm or something over there as one of the next things we do, so we can start growing crops, and then I'll just expand it out both with decorational stuff and functional stuff as we need it as the playthrough goes. But yeah, this is definitely a really nice start that I'm happy with. And obviously between the last clip, I've got all of these torches here, so we have light at night over the place. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say on that. Hope you guys have all enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next one.